Wow, would you look at that? Seems like a little vacation with Miss Cheerilee worked wonders.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Well, I didn't even have to tell you. Instead, you just on your own started doing the breakfast dishes. I must say, I'm really impressed by how much you've come around. Especially given how likely it looked like you were gonna get back to old habits before.
Well, what can I say? There's few things in life that leave a mark on a dragon, but losing my essence definitely made me reconsider a couple of things. And working for Miss Cheerilee also showed me that there really isn't so much to just doing simple tasks to help a pony. Considering all the patience you had with me, it's the least I can do.
Yeah, I'm not gonna correct you there. But say, I'm at least a little curious. What exactly did you do in that moon with Miss Cheerilee? Did she abuse her power over you all too much to get back at you for trying to kill her?
You would think that, Twilight. I for one was certain of it. But it really looks like talk around Ponyville of her changing her ways wasn't all just cussing. Sure, the things she made me do were also pretty weird, but they made sense. One day she had me write down a whole speech she was coming up with on the spot about her usual shtick, like Earth ponies being oppressed and the system favoring unicorns and so on. I gotta say, my claw was feeling every letter by the end of it, but luckily she only did that once. Apparently she was preparing for some kind of anniversary of a class, and for that she wanted to give a little speech to every pony who would listen. Surprisingly, that was about the only time I was forced to take part in an ideological quest. The rest of the days, my tasks were usually pretty standard errands, like fetching somewhat charcoal, buying groceries, and the like. All in all, I must say, the worst part about this punishment was the loss of my essence, but the work wasn't nearly as bad. Which is why I figured I might as well keep that up once I'm back at your place.
Well, I very much appreciate that. However, what about your job at the post office? You going back there anytime soon? Not that I don't like having you here again, but it does come with conditions.
Don't worry, Twilight. I'll be going back there as soon as I've recovered.
Recovered? What, did you tell them you were sick this moon? So you didn't actually sacrifice your holidays? Spike!
What? I didn't lie. At least, technically I didn't. Actually, it's more like my boss lied to himself for me, you see. I went there on my first day of penance and wanted to inform him of my absence. But when he saw me in my color-swapped form, he immediately thought I was deathly ill and sent me right home. Seriously, I didn't even get the chance to correct him. My unnatural colors must have really freaked him out. Anyway, I decided not to look a gift pony in the mouth and take it as granted that for the time of my missing essence, I'm on sick leave.
Wow. How does it always happen that you find a way to weasel out of any actual consequences for your actions, even involuntarily?
Hey now, did you have a look at me? I think I've suffered quite enough consequences already. Besides, it's not like I lied or anything. I mean, I did lose my dragon essence, and if that isn't considered an illness, I don't know what is.
All right, you know what? Fine. I'm gonna look past it this time because I can't tell for sure whether or not you really didn't mean to abuse our country's health system. Plus, I'm too happy with the help you've proven to be since you got back, so I don't want to risk sending you away again. I won't tell anyone.
Even Dragon Lord Ember?
Even her.
Wow, so much for your royal duties. Wasn't there something about lying to a nation's leader?
Yeah, but you know me. Since when do I care about my royal duties?
Right. Oh, that must be her. I was wondering when she was going to show up to give me back my essence.
All right, then. How about you go get the door?
I would, but... I got a crab in my food. I'm sorry, Twilight, but I can't make it to the door. No matter how much I want to.
You're the worst, you know that? Fine, I'm going. Oh, you're not Ember.
Yeah, the last time I checked I was still Pinkie Pie.
What are you doing here?
Well, don't I still live here? I believe you allowed me to stay if you remember.
Oh, right. Okay then, welcome back, I guess. How did your, mission go?
Oh, it was good. Thank you very much. I mean, I had to endure countless efforts to get Marble's voice back, but in the end, I did. You should have seen Limestone's face when she heard her voice again. It was priceless. And, how did you guys do in my absence? Anything important I missed when I was gone?
Oh, nothing too wild, Pinkie. I just decided to start a fundraiser for the orphanage to house all the background foes. And then I took a short trip to a dystopian G5 future world Beline had taken over Equestria and all of you had long since died trying to stop her. But luckily I managed to get back and ensure that this future never comes to pass.
Okay. So nothing out of the ordinary then.
You know us, Pinkie, always the usual.
What was that?
I don't know. It came from Spike's room. What the? Spike? You're back to normal.
I sure am, Twilight.
But, how? I thought only Ember could give you your essence back.
Well, yeah, she did. She was just here a few moments ago. But after she turned me back, she promptly left again.
Wow, all without even saying hi to me in my own home. And where did she even come from? Did she, climb through a window like a burglar would? Why did she come to the door? She even did so last time.
That's a very subjective way of looking at it, Twilight. Dragons just don't do doors, you see. Last time it was Miss Cheerilee who rang the bell, but my lord only used the law out of compliance. I mean, dragons usually live in caves, and those don't have doors. So she decided that this time she was gonna use a more fitting approach and climb through the window, which at least somewhat resembles a cave entrance.
Okay, yeah, dragon roar's still fucking stupid.
It really is. Holy shit.
Ahem. Rude much? Anyway, my lord came in and told me that she had just visited Miss Cheerilee and asked her how I did during my servitude. And thank God she was satisfied with me. So Ember realized I truly learned my lesson this time and forgave me. And now I'm finally back to normal. And oh man, how much I have missed this. Now I finally feel like a dragon. Infinite wealth.
Okay, for that joke alone, KYS, seriously.
Oh hey, Pinkie, you're back.
Yeah, I am. Hi, Spike. Everything magical in the land of Equestria.
Stop saying that!
Yeah, now everything is magical again. And you, how did your trip go?
Oh, it went great. I was able
Hey,
to
how about you two catch on while working, okay? There's still a few dishes that need cleaning.
A few? Twilight, it looked like you didn't do them once this whole month.
No, actually I didn't do them ever since Pinkie went away. In fact, never once in my life I did. I mean, I'm a princess.
Really? You never once washed any dishes? Even when you were a filly? Or even as a mare in that time when you still were a nerdy loader?
You mean like yesterday? Oh!
Nope. I simply always did the next best thing and threw the dirty plates away to buy new ones. That's much more relaxed than washing that shit, plus it boosts the economy. And in the long run, I nowadays even get that money back for taxes. See, it all pays out in the end.
Sure. Come on, Spike. Unlike our financial genius here, we gotta clean the dishes like mortals.
Yeah, why didn't I ever come up with such a brilliant strategy?
Hey, what's with that sarcastic tone? It is genius. Just do the math, you guys. If I compare the cost of buying new plates with the price of water usage, then per month I saved up to 15 bits. That's a lot of money.